call me in there just to tell me to go eat.
Dumping it off for Johnson. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they
defended I wasn't hiding behind nobody. I saw the powder. I was ducking down when the. I already knew what happened. I already knew about the powder. I saw. I ducked down. I said, you ain't finna touch me. It's a drift skin. Yeah.
Put it on him,
Tom
take a
Brady
turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. It just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
On the run, it's Comfrey.
What?
Dang it, Charlie.
They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
They're bots. So this has always been a drift skin. They're both bots.
Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Yeah, he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chandler Catanzaro on for the field goal try against his former team.
I ain't got no MOs.
This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash.
No shield.
And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And that will make our score 9-0.
Oh, God, you just took my kill. I need some of that ammo.
For 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start
defensively.
I
need some AR ammo.
But they stick him when they got close to the goal line. Made him kick a field goal for the offense. 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and converted points.
And the decision to bring it up is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head on to the field. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
I'm level 8. I'm getting too low.
Every facility we visit, that is. In this situation, they had to punt.
You don't see that boat on my screen.
Furiously going over things on the
Why did I just see
what do
see that boat
we
on
need
my
to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Track. I'm gonna be here.
Now the back
you couldn't be here before me.
It's complete to Marcus Wheaton. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, God, I swear, they be saying one bus is hold up too much. Oh, I forgot.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Someone's up here. I knocked him for fall damage. Oh, he's right there. Whoa,
Following the sack, he leads his guys up on 3rd and long. 2 minutes to play here in the first half.
Gonna be a third
back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. McCarron following the sack. He leads his guys up on 3rd and long. AJ McCarron looking to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Charles Tapper in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to fight defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're saying it leads to a play-action sack.
Oh, real
4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
No, right now.
Gabbert now from the 50. Looking left side, he's got him in. It's McKenzie. And He'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Side complete to QT. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screen.
He is into the end zone for the Falcon touchdown.
Hey, what did I say? What did I say?
31 yards. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones.
Not the cushion. This half has been theirs.
Okay. If you think I would show this, say I.
Hold up. So, Zay, are you and Trey both in the same house?
Send this one away.
Oh, brothers?
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh, brothers?
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
All right, back up.
New York set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half.
If
this
I
becomes
was
a
in,
pretty
I would call it
important drive,
timeout. Go
it
for
certainly
him.
does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns.
See,
early,
why didn't you call a timeout?
Deep into their script.
Go for a
I think
Hail
they'll stay
Mary.
with it.
That'll at least put you up for a score
try and generate some
before the
offense
end
on
of the
this
half.
drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the
If you
board.
make it.
So we have
And now
reached
you just
halftime
waste
at our
time.
first. Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months
Their
already.
passing
We're skipping
game's been hard to
halftime.
beat.
All right, let's get right
Oh,
back to
why?
the action.
Sorry
We're
I
set for
didn't.
quarter 3.
Like, I'm sorry I didn't
Probably
get
not
this
likely
on.
to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. Here comes Johnson on the return.
Oh, that might be a kick return.
There he goes left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Kerryon Johnson, 97 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
No. Wait. Yeah. Wait, no.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they
I think
just
you do
saw.
have to score a touchdown. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've been in overtime.
And this will not be returned.
Mario, look.
It's out
Mario,
of
this
back
the
of the
winning
end
ladder.
zone for a touchback.
My work?
So here's the Jets
on, right?
offense
Come on,
now as they get ready
Alright,
for
why you
their
gonna
first
trash
possession
ladder?
of the second half. They come out here with
Why you
a
using the
0
trash
on the
I
scoreboard.
mean, I like
what
it
was
too.
said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
But who's
Been in there because
easy?
we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset.
Okay.
And in this case, I said that the plays weren't working
Whoever's
because of
watching,
execution,
type
or did they
something.
think that they were just
Just
bad
type
plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
No.
Here's
No.
McCarron to throw.
Who's man?
Open there's the
Who's man?
complete.
Who's man?
And all the way down to the 37. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 41 yards.
I'm
There will
guessing
always
that
be a
was fine,
place
to
for
be honest.
methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And
That's a
remember, if
staple
you
of this
type in
offense.
chat,
Drag
that's like an
routes and a
automatic
tight end.
shout
He's
out.
unable to use his size to break
If you
off
think
much more
about it.
yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now McCarron throwing on second. Over the middle, the
somebody
Shaheen with it. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
There's a both of those.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
One of these people to the right here.
Here we go now.
On 1st down, McCarron.
Let's go.
Turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack,
get him.
you're really almost discrediting their work.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarron.
So they're probably, if they were smart,
this has kind of been the story
kick a
all
field
night
goal.
long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
In Madden, always watch these fakes. You never know. They might be crazy.
And Lambeau will put this one through.
I think it was roughing the
flag
kicker.
is
I'm pretty
down.
sure.
Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
If you count roughing...
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials
If they
always tell you, I don't throw the flag,
at least something
but you
stopped me
caused the
here.
play. You did it. I had to.
They'll run it now.
Get
Out of
him.
gun. And they'll go backwards
See?
here. Losing
You
yardage
should have
to
just
the
kicked
14.
the field goal. Probably
It's
not
a
even
loss of
scored
a
on.
yard there, and now
Might
second
take you out
down.
of field goal range.
The best offenses and the ones that win
That could've
are
been
ones
bad
that make
for you.
adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
Now let's go. 3, let's go.
Or I get a pick here.
On 2nd down, here's McCarron. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him. Complete. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat. Complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost
Well,
yardage.
it's 4th and
Meanwhile,
14.
on
I
3rd
told
down,
you
they
they weren't
take
going
a
to
shot
score.
at the end zone, but it's
Now
incomplete.
let's hope
What a job by this
don't
defense
get a
all
roughing
game
the
long.
kicker.
They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right
Or
now.
I can
You can just
injure them
see
so
the
they don't
dejection.
have them.
Feel like nothing is working out.
Oh, my God.
And Lambeau will put this one through, but now there is a penalty marker
I
on
didn't
the
even
field, so
move.
let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now then the penalty's got them set up with a first
Really,
and
if
goal.
they don't win because I'm too stupid, they are literally the worst team I've ever seen.
Working from the gun here, McCarron. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage
Well,
to
a
the
big fella
10-yard
just
line.
got tackled by
It'll
a
be a
little
loss of
scrawny dude.
one,
That's
and it'll be
embarrassing.
2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a
Go,
man or
go,
two miss,
go,
but that window
go.
closed quickly. They get it to him running left. And this play
Still
doesn't
can't
go
get
anywhere.
this.
Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Huh?
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here
If they
on
took a
EA
whole
Sports.
quarter just
A
to
lot of
get
folks
nowhere.
starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Here we go now.
Now McCarron, he's got to have this one.
Get him.
And this is going to be intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it.
That's a pig. That's a pig 6. No way.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
The memes.
Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left. And no good.
That's just for the heck of it. You know that's just for the heck of it. You know what? Kickoff middle.
So they'll get another shot
that's the kickoff middle right there, I'm pretty sure.
Look. Away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh, no. Kill him.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football.
Get him.
Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Hurry up, here we go.
McCarron to throw on second down.
Okay, let's go.
Incomplete. Marcus Wheaton was the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden Derek. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
McCarron going to try and throw on 3rd down. Able to find
Wait, that should not be a first.
First down yardage to the 35. It'll be a pickup.
Just guard 80 cents if they score here.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from. Tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback.
I'm going to get that right,
so to speak.
On 1st and 10, here's A.J. McCarron.
Oh, get him with number 95.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Jet passing game in rhythm.
You
They've
know
got
it's
another
about
first.
to be
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that
I think
won't
I'm
do anything
covered.
for the final
I'm
score. They're not going to win
covered.
this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy
Yeah,
points.
Jones, number 42.
And just to erase that goose
Right
egg,
here,
nobody
which
wants
is
to be
me.
shut out.
Right here. This is me right here.
McCarron on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Now McCarron throwing for his running back. He's got it complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of 3. And
I didn't think that was 2.
Down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked.
That's
Still
it,
delivers
dirty.
the football and picks up good yardage.
7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence.
Hey, the people watching, can you type in chat so I know who you are?
He's able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
McCarron now on first down. Hauled in
Incredible.
the middle.
Hit him.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Time for a break. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here.
I'm really hungry.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Burkhead.
Let's go.
Losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. From the gun, it's McCarron.
They did not see that wide open.
Incomplete. Amara Darbo, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Throwing now is McCarron.
I got a minute. 87, you're slow.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and they knock that deficit down from 29 to 26. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And he is out of bounds.
Huh? I stepped out of bounds. Game. Even he's confused.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get
Come
a road
on.
victory in the NFL,
You have to get
that's
those.
a big-time accomplishment. And to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Oh!
Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before
I got
being
this
dropped
new
inside the 40.
running back.
That good for
Like,
22 and a first
because
down.
I forgot the
And
sign.
that's why defense coordinators always
Devontae
preach
Freeman another
11
year,
guys
but
to the
he's a
ball. Because
76
sometimes you have a missed
overall.
tackle, but if you have a
And he
slew
is-
of guys around,
And he is just
less room for
flapping
him to run, even after the
folks.
first missed tackle. In this
Except for that one.
tackle was missed.
That one's
plenty
just
of open field to get after that.
Just a yard on
sad.
the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Here's Gabbard now.
Go. Go.
And that's
I had to
incomplete.
throw that away. There was nothing I could do.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two
I'm
hands on the
gonna run the
football
stretch
and
to
bring
the
it into his
outside.
body.
Everything looked pretty good until
Because that's
the
the
finish.
seems
After
like the
incomplete
only
pass
thing
on
we can
second
do
down, that'll leave them trying to
is
convert
run.
on 3rd and 9. They'll run it now with Pumphrey.
You see what I
He's gonna
mean?
get this inside the 30. It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football.
Please don't tell me
The
it's
right side of the
33.
offensive line, often known as the nasty
Tell me it's
side.
34.
The left side, usually the technical side.
Hell,
That
it's
reminds me of the old
33.
Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
You
And
see,
he'll be taken down
34
here,
can
and
probably
that is
juke
how
that
this one
whole
is gonna
field
come to an
off.
end.
Like, juke
A
it, the
road
whole,
win in
like,
the National
each
Football
grass
League.
out.
Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're
And what
playing,
was
no matter
that
where you're
dude
playing.
looking
You
at?
take it and you run with it.
And what does
You know,
83
you
do?
pump all week in your own home
And
facility.
51.
No one thinks we can do this. Only people who
And
believe are right
Calvin.
here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
Still
That'll do
won.
it for us, for Charles Davis.
One.
Our hardworking.
Our defense scored more points than our offense. I don't even think we got into the end zone but twice. And then the rest was literally just defense. I knew our defense was about to be goated.
Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advanced. You have grades for each position that range from A to F. Browse available players to improve your team.
If I could just trade number 30. do it. I'm keeping it advanced week against the Chiefs. I want to see what Patrick Mahomes have in store for me. Bring back. Hey. Wow. If whatever y'all want to see me do next, just leave in the comments. MLB The Show, Minecraft with Austin, Fortnite, Apex, Madden, whatever y'all want, I can probably do it. As long as it's one of those. And send me a clip of you playing it. Just so I know it's good. You see, 84 should be a wide receiver. Wrong Rito. Hit the X crossing route. Lead him with it. It ain't my fault he's too short. Do I literally have to throw it? This is why I should have kept Matt. He's used to throwing it to small people. He gets... Oh, dang, that's a pick. Wouldn't that be a safety, though? I'm pretty sure that was a fumble, too. How is that a sack? Tom Brady needs some milk. Huh? I'm pretty sure our offense is doo-doo. How do you catch that, but you can't catch nothing else? How?
You all know we have lofty goals for this season. If you want to achieve those goals, we gotta raise our game. Today just wasn't good enough. So next practice, we have to be much better.
Let's go. Okay. I have to go.